This is a piston guide oil seal replacement video for the E153 series. The tools you will need for this repair include an impact wrench, a 5mm hex, 2 pry bars, a torque wrench, a soft rubber mallet, a hook tool, a round head tool, a ratchet, an 8mm socket, silicone lubricant, 2 M6 1mm positioning pins, a slide hammer part number F26019400, a 15mm collet part number 26407400, a seal extraction tool part number F2780130, and a seal insertion tool part number F2780180. Use an impact wrench with a 5mm hex to remove the 8 manifold retaining bolts. Use a soft rubber mallet to separate the manifold from the crankcase. Use 2 pry bars to further separate the manifold from the crankcase. Pull the manifold off the crankcase. Use an 8mm socket to remove the plunger bolt. Remove the plunger. Inspect the components. Look closely at the plunger for pitting, cracking, or other damage, and replace if necessary. Always replace the plunger bolt seal ring. Use a hook tool and a round head tool to remove the flinger washer. Remove all of the low pressure seal washers. Rotate the crankshaft until the piston guide is at its innermost position in the crankcase. Use a slide hammer with the oil seal removal tool with the tool facing towards the top of the crankcase and insert it into the crankcase to remove the oil seal. Install a new seal, spring side up, onto the seal insertion tool. Install the insertion tool with the new seal into the crankcase. Use a soft rubber mallet to fully insert the new seal. Install the flinger and the plunger onto the guide. Place the new seal ring onto the plunger bolt. Thread the plunger bolt. Use a torque wrench with an 8mm socket and tighten to specifications. Install the low pressure seal retaining washer with the shoulder towards the crankcase over the plunger bolt. Thread the 2 positioning pins into the top 2 outer threads. Apply silicone lubricant onto the surface of the low pressure seal in the manifold packing bore. Install the manifold until it is fully seated back onto the crankcase. Thread 6 of the manifold retaining bolts into the open threads. Use a 5mm hex to tighten each of the bolts in the proper order as shown in the diagram. Remove the 2 support pins. Thread the last 2 manifold retaining bolts. Use a torque wrench with a 5mm hex and tighten the last 2 bolts.